we should be live normally.
All right, so yeah, it looks like we are live.
Yeah.
All right, hey everyone. So I am ChrisIsAwesome.
I am Mestrats.
I'm WickedGligar.
I'm Lunar Soap.
So if Rando breaks, you can just blame Lunar since he's a dev for it.
That's what you guys always do.
Yeah.
So are we starting yet?
I guess
We're
it's up to you
already, it
guys,
looks
unless
like.
unless we want to talk about anything before we start.
We can talk as we go.
Yeah. All right.
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess I can do the countdown.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So we start
So,
off in Link's house because of some skips Rando puts in.
Yeah, like they said, a big thing you're going to notice when they start off is that you're starting off in Link's house. So this is a no logic, all sanity, which means that anything that can be randomized in the game is randomized. And with no logic, that means that the items can be literally anywhere. They can be locked behind themselves, so they're going to probably have to rely on some glitches and some tricks in order to possibly beat the game.
Yeah. So we both got we got 2 post holes, right?
Yep.
Correct.
All right. Yeah, Link's house is a great place to just verify that you're on the same seed and everything, since there's those 2 custom chests right away.
Like they said before, it's really good for verifying that your seed is the same, because if you don't get the same 2 items, then you know someone probably messed up.
So the settings we're playing at, we start with the Shadow Crystal, which is the thing that allows us to transform as wolf as we will. And some other setting is that we have all the portals unlocked so we can warp everywhere. And so that's convenient.
Yeah, and in regards to settings, we have almost all settings turned on, so we have a bunch of convenient settings that work out really well in no logic.
And since we're able to turn into wolf, we can collect full souls, which are randomized.
Speaking of randomized, Matt mentioned earlier that they start out with a shadow crystal. So in Randomizer, the shadow crystal is actually a randomized item, and so you can actually find the ability to transform into a wolf. But since this is no logic, having the shadow crystal increases your odds of having a completable seed by a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Since it
And we
unlocks a lot of
And we choose no logic specifically just because it's our preference with the current state of Randomizer.
Yeah, the current state of the randomizer is it is not in a full release yet. It's still in a beta release, so the logic is very linear and not complex yet, which we're working towards currently. So no logic gives more of a dynamic.
I got a full refund from Coral Bottle.
Nice.
Alright, so this part's going to look a little weird here. So I did Map Glitch, which is a trick that disables loading zones as well as void planes. Whoops, messed that up. And so with this, I can just go past this loading zone and do what is known as Epona out of bounds. And I do a specific setup here, timing my dashes correctly. Then I do a save warp, and if done correctly, that should put Epona into that mist area, which we'll see in about 10 minutes if done right.
And on Gligar's screen, we're getting ready to watch the most interesting part of any Twilight Princess
just
experience.
flying around casually.
Yep.
Good first phase of bow.
Yep.
And another quality of life setting for Rando's input buffer, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so in Twilight Princess HD, they introduced something called input buffering, where you are able to hold a button, and it will the game will register that input on the next available frame, so it allows you to get frame perfect stuff very easy. And it was just a quality of life change that we brought into the randomizer. So, like I said, you can just hold A, and then at the next available frame that A can be pressed, the game will press it for you, so you don't have to be frame perfect. It just makes a lot of stuff easy, especially bow.
So basically it mashes A every frame if I'm holding it, which makes me able to one cycle him if I get lucky.
And so something you're going to see on Chris's screen is he's going to get a green rupee, and it's not going to have any text. That is because hidden skills are in the rando pool. They're not randomized yet, but like they are in chests. And since they don't have a get item text, you'll just see it kind of just sit there, but that's what he just got, was a hidden skill.
Specifically ending blows, since they are progressive. Nice monkey. Also, a quality of life thing I did there was time of day change. So if you talk to Midna and do R plus Y, it changes the time. It only works in certain maps to avoid possible issues. But it also causes a reload of the map, which in a lot of cases is useful if you route it such. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, and we have quick transform too.
Yeah.
There are a lot of quality of life stuff. So, like we said, Twilight Princess was one of those odd Zelda games that didn't have a way to change the day-night cycle quickly, so you usually had to stand around and wait. And we all collectively agreed that was not what we wanted, and we wanted something, and so we implemented a time of day change. And then Twilight Princess HD had quick transform, or a form of it, and we made our own version of that for the randomizers, so that way you can transform without having to talk to Midna every single time.
So yeah, by the way, I found the first sword.
Which sword?
It's a wooden sword.
Nice.
It's on the fishing pond bottle. Oh no.
That's
Don't
not
forget
too
about
far
roll
out of the way
goal.
for me.
We got a stick.
I'm not gonna lie,
So
I'm
here
very
I'm-
happy that was a thing.
So here I'm gonna try to get the first goal on the card, which is complete 3 levels of roll goal, which is this minigame I'm doing right now.
Best
And it's
minigame,
hard.
honestly. No, it's not. You just gotta get good.
Roll goal is
Okay,
best
I'm
minigame.
sorry. Give me a Wii remote then, and you'll see.
Wow, I actually messed up Grove howling because I don't have the game audio, so it's like throwing me off.
I just use visual cues for that.
I've always done auditory.
Okay, first one done. I'm gonna reload to get another level.
So right here, I'm doing a little bit of Lost Woods. So I do this for 2 reasons. One is that there's a Poe partway through here, which gives us a random item with Poe Sanity on. And another reason is a more technical one. So howling at the stone at the start of Grove sets a flag known as early boss flag. And that basically is a flag that is just used for bosses to know if you've like watched the cutscene, and if so, and skip it. But it actually has some odd side effects, like with Snow Peak Ruins. Having EBF active removes the ball and chain statues in the first room, and there's a couple other weird things it does, but so it gets us 2 additional checks early on, which is pretty nice for Rando.
Chris, are you
Yeah.
going to Snow Peak Ruins? Thought I was doing that.
Not yet, I just have it set. Because yeah, EBF stays active until you actually enter a boss room.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very
Oh, dude.
mesmerized by this. Watching Matt do roll goal.
I messed up in the ending.
Trip. Still have no items. Alright, so right here, when I return to Mist area, I'm going to do Gate Clip, and I will attempt for a map glitch. So for some reason, map glitch is hard for me to get, and we're not allowing save states, except for possible crashes. So it'll be a small time loss if I mess it up here. But
Just
we will
unplug your
see...
controller.
Yeah, true. But we will see if I got Epona in a good spot. Alright, there's Gate Clip. Gonna play it safe and open the gate. Alright, yeah, see, I failed map glitch. It's fine. Hard game.
So yeah, map glitch is a frame perfect trick where you open your map and press the button to talk to Midna on the exact same frame. And what that does is it cancels out the animation of you warping away, like if you were going to warp somewhere, and puts you in this weird state where the game doesn't know what to do with you, where it's deloaded all of the loading zones, but Link is still there. It allows for very interesting side effects, as you've already seen with Epona.
Yeah, and another thing it does is it disables void planes, which is why I'm trying to get it here in the Mist area. Because...
What?
Okay, can I actually get it? Apparently it's patched. But yeah, like getting map glitch in the Mist area will disable the Mist void plane, so you can just walk right through the Mist and get the 3 chests that are there without lantern.
So right now I'm doing a trick where I warp away from Iza's minigame as Wolf, and that lets me steal a bomb bag. And if I do this a couple more times, I can actually get a permanent bomb bag instead of a temporary one that it would normally give.
About ready to save state for map glitch since I'm failing.
Okay, 3 levels done.
Good job.
Nice.
Thank you.
Our first
It was
goal.
hard.
Alright, I'm gonna save state for this. Apparently my Z button is messed up. Our first goal.
Yeah, some of these goals... Go ahead, Chris.
So yeah, since this is no logic, we've confirmed that it is beatable and we can full clear the board. So we had a non-runner participate and just, you know, search all the items, make sure they're all gettable in a reasonable time frame. Okay, so you can see Epona is right here. So yeah, that Epona out of bounds I did a little while ago, that was to get her here. And you'll see why in about a minute.
Doing some shenanigans.
Yep. Shenanigans are fun.
Yeah, some of these goals on the board are very interesting when it comes to no logic. So, like turning in 20 postals to Giovanni, that means you actually have to find 20 postals. And since this isn't all sanity, Twilight Princess Randomizer has 505 checks currently in its all sanity, which is one of the highest, if not the highest, of any Zelda randomizer. So they've got a lot of items to get and a lot of places to look.
That's specifically why we're doing this in a co-op setting, just to make meeting the estimate a bit more reasonable.
Yeah.
Because we can just cover more of the game that way. So anyways, here, having Epona and Mist, you can just mount her and be just above the void plane for the Mist. So you can enter this cave without having map glitch active. And this cave is unique because it's one of, I think, a total of 3 maps in the game where Epona normally can't load into. But yeah, so if you normally load her into a map where she can't be, it'll usually crash because she's not in the actor list for that map. But for some reason, she works perfectly fine in that cave.
I think it's because it's considered a room in Faron Woods, and she is in the actor list for Faron Woods.
That would make sense.
Which is really weird because the small cave that Chris is actually running towards right now is not considered part of Faron Woods. It's a different stage completely, which is really weird.
This game is really weird. Yeah, like there's some really weird checks. Like, so something that is on the board
Master Sword.
involve. Oh, nice.
I
Where?
found legit bombs.
Snow Peak climb Poe.
All right, good to know.
Nice.
The lower one by the tree.
But yeah, there's an item called Magic Armor, and what that does is it protects you from damage as long as you have rupees. The thing is, if you don't have rupees, it actually gives you a heavy property, allowing you to like sink in water, and that will be likely coming up later for the bingo. But there,
Also
So-
Gale on a Snow Peak Poe.
wow, this guy is getting everything. But yeah, there's one check in particular that specifically checks for basically for having boots, and that's the Underwater Goron in Zora's Domain, and I can't get map glitch again. So for some reason, using magic armor there to sink just won't work. Map glitch is the hardest trick in the game. So here's another use of Epona out of bounds. It's a really minor use, but I still like doing it. So I can get this rod chest much earlier than anticipated by just riding Epona over here. Well, I got the bottle of oil.
Legit bottle?
Yeah, but not
Real
usable
bottle?
until we get Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is something to note. Currently, the one major, like the one major downside with bottles is getting that lantern oil. If you don't have lantern, you can't actually empty that bottle. So even though it is a real bottle, we can't use it until we get another item. So getting that drink rare chew jelly goal can't be done yet. That's the one bottle that we just can't use without another item.
Right after Gligar found a Master Sword, I found like a bomb bag on the double pole grotto on north linear field.
All right, nice.
Would you have time for a quick donation?
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have $15 from InstaFizz saying, "This event fills me with so much joy, and I'm happy to be here for it. Take this. I hope it will help. And I look forward to my race tomorrow." Thank you very, very much for that donation. We're happy that you enjoy being at Bingothon. And yeah, this is why we are doing this event. Thank you very much for that donation. And with it, we have met the incentive for 2 Huluna nights, which will make the game much more challenging for the runners tomorrow. So that's also nice as well. Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay, so for right now, we're still at the early stages of the seed where they're kind of still in their own separate places, but you'll start to see a little bit of overlap as they find more items, especially the boomerang, because it allows you to do an exploit that is very, very helpful in No Logic and in Twilight Princess in general. So I think Matt and Gligar both have it, and you'll see Chris go there pretty soon.
All right. Well, I got a decent item. Found Claw. It's the Theron Field tree bug.
Nice.
What is
Convenient
this
place to get
seed?
it too. Also, my C stick is doing that thing again, where it's like off neutral.
So yeah, right there, I did an LJA, which we called LJA, to reach
Long
that
jump
chest.
attack.
Yeah, stands for long jump attack.
Got a silver rupee.
Yeah, so the game has a interesting mechanic where if your boomerang is over a void or just over a piece of ground that is higher than you, Link will do a really long jump attack. Get the pun there. And you can actually exploit that to go really far and jump over places that you normally wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and it's also like it just sets your speed really high. Specifically, like a roll speed is like I think 32, and then max speed OJ goes up to 72. So that's why you can travel such far distances.
So I'm heading into Hype Cave right now.
Hype Cave. So we call this place Hype Cave because it's called Lake Lineru Lantern Cave, but it has 15 checks in it. And Gligar is able to get 14 out of the 15 because no lantern yet, but you can just go through it in the dark and it's not that hard to do.
Actually, it's 2 checks with lantern.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is the
too.
last one.
Yeah. There's one in the
So-
middle and one in the last one.
Yeah, I was just thinking of the 6th one. I forgot the 15th one.
And Lunar, was the Gorge Spire heart piece, was that ever fixed? Since I am doing it with Claw.
I don't believe so.
Alright, I'll just be safe. Yeah, so the check I'm referring to, there's a heart piece on the spire over here. Due to how the randomizer currently sets items, it can kind of glitch out if you're too close to the ledge, I think, is how it works. Because it sees it as like the lower chest, and getting that lower chest from the spire heart piece would like potentially lock you out of an item. So I'm just gonna try to be safe.
But I mean, the randomizer's in beta, so there, of course, are little hiccups with it. But
Yeah.
it's getting.
Alright, that should be good.
Chris, I could get the both chests on Gorge if you want. Because I have boomerang.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna go get that.
Them.
Yeah, where was the Master Sword?
Snow Peak Climb Po, the lower one by a tree. Then the higher one by a tree was Gale.
Alright.
Yeah.
So obviously we don't have great names for some of these items.
I think that applies to speedrunners in general. We just give unintuitive names to everything.
Yeah, I mean, like the trackers have names for them, but we haven't decided on a set standard as to what the names will be.
Oops. Oops.
Because currently the randomizer has quote unquote been in development for a little over a year, but active development hasn't been going on for, it's been going on for about 7 or 8 months right now. And since there isn't much known about Twilight Princess, we have to do a lot of research before we can build a randomizer out of it. And so it's been a lot of boot camp and a lot of learning.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was mentioned earlier, but the way we climb up Snow Peak requires, well, the intended way is to fish up a reek fish and then sniff its scent, and you can follow that scent through Snow Peak to avoid the void out plane. But again, since it's a void out plane, you can just, cheese it with map glitch. And we could still get the reek fish scent in Rando, but it would be locked behind Coral Earring. So that's obviously not ideal for a no logic scenario.
Fishing rod in Hype Cave.
Nice. Well, there is a goal for that. Go back to Orden with that. Fun fact, I could soft lock if I dig into this grotto right here, since the loading zone for it is disabled. So I probably shouldn't do that.
Okay, I got both chests on Gorge. Where is it?
It's the bottom left corner.
Okay.
Wrong way. Also, another fun fact of TP being weird. This one Poe here, it's the only Poe in Snow Peak that cares about time of day. The others don't care. You can get them during day or night, but that one's thinks otherwise.
So, actually, the two that are on the way up actually do care about time of day.
Oh,
But
okay, so
in
it's the other way around.
Yeah, on the summit, Poke it was a joke. Oh my god. But yeah, the summit of Snow Peak actually doesn't have a valid day and night cycle. And Chris mentioned earlier about the midnight time of day change doing things to places. And if you do the midnight time of day change when we first created it on Snow Peak Summit, it would crash the game. So that's why there are only certain stages that it works on. Because if you try and change time of day on a stage that doesn't have a valid time of day, then it crashes the game.
TP is a cool game. So I should mention, I am howling at pretty much every stone. The goal is, so these summon golden wolves, which are replaced by custom chests since their events are skipped in Rando. But they all give you the hidden skills, which, as I said earlier, are progressive. So I currently have Ending Blow, which is required to beat the game. The rest are optional, but there are a couple that are pretty nice for Rando because they let us do more tricks. And plus, there is that one goal for Jump Strike into a void. And Jump Strike is the 6th skill of 7. So I will be at least getting up to Jump Strike. Alright, so I now Boomerang and Sword, so I can start doing LJs. I'm going to go back to CAC. And I'll do the famous jump off the watchtower and die.
Oh boy.
I could do it as Wolf too, so I get 2 hearts of damage.
Doing a Jot Wad and a non-Jot Wad run. What are you doing, you madman?
Yep, well we are supposedly doing Jotwad later, so since that incentive was met.
So nothing significant other than fishing rod and Hype Cave. I'll do Plum and to leave Lake Hylia.
Honestly, it's not very
Okay.
hype.
Not really hype.
So one thing I'd like to point out is some of these bingo tiles actually have a little bit of a hidden inside joke behind them. So one of them is jump into the lava with Zora armor. So for those of you who don't know, Zora armor takes 10 times damage whenever you get hit by fire or ice. And jumping into the lava, unless you have more than 10 hearts, will effectively kill you. And you won't just void out, you'll actually game over because of it. And so it's just a little inside joke that we thought was really funny.
Yeah. And Jotwad is the age-old meme of TP, as I will demonstrate in a couple minutes. Was TP one of the first games to have a Jotwad or similar?
I mean, technically, almost every game has a Jot Wad, but I don't know which
Yeah.
one category first.
Because yeah, I think it was Hornlets who came up with the idea back in like 2017.
Yeah, and Sunshine, thank you for the raid.
All right, CAC Melomart is a total scam. Spent like, 350 rupees, got like, what, 50 in return? That's
And,
always fun.
If you've ever played the vanilla Twilight Princess, you'll notice that they have a lot more money than just 300 rupees. Because in the standard game, your first wallet is only 300 rupees, but in the randomizer, we increased the wallet limits to 1,000, 5,000, and 9,999, respectively. Because there's a lot of money in the game, and we don't want to waste any of it.
And fun fact, going to 10,000 rupees will actually crash the game.
Since we're speaking of money just now, do we have time for a donation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, because we have a wonderful $20 donation from our one and only Pikastrof. And he leaves us the following comment. Damn it, I just had to donate. What do we even have to say? Frankly, everything that could be said has been said. I suppose I may say that as an organizer, I am glad to see how this Bingothon is turning out and want to give a big shout out to everyone involved, including both volunteers and runners, just as much as viewers and donators themselves. Thank you all for helping make Bingothon what it is. Smiley face. Now, where does my donation go? I'm French. It's predictable. I am the angry baguette man, and therefore I shall go with naming one of the worms Baguette, because why not? Get those donations in for that bid war. This is going to be a lot of fun. And Pika actually leaves us with an reminder to go for that donation incentive that we still have, because I think 12 worms can be named and we still have many slots open. Currently, we only have 1, 2, 3. This was the 4th name submitted, so we still have 8 names left that you can donate for, or donate for some of the existing. Just, get your names in. And once again, thank you so much for the donation, Pika. You as an organizer, you do such a great job. This is such an amazing event to be part of as a host, and I'm sure the runners agree as well. And so thank you very much for pushing this event through all the existing boundaries, especially keeping it alive in such a difficult time. And I'm looking forward to Bingothon 2020, when it's finally going to be the long sought after on-site Bingothon, which had to be cancelled twice this year. I have from reliable sources that Bingothon was supposed to be on-site, but 2020 really didn't want that. So thank you so much, Pika, for all of what you're doing and what you've done.
Pika's a cool dude.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for putting this on. This is an awesome cause and an awesome event.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Also, side note, I just got a usable bottle, Great Fairy's Tears, on the CAC Watchtower Poe. So I'll do
Nice.
the rare chew jelly at some point. And here I'm gonna do a Jot Wad. Actually, I have to damage down somehow. This is awkward.
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna jot Wa maybe, but not jot Wad.
Alright, hold up. Where do I even damage down in CAC? I don't have bombs.
You just gotta jump a lot.
No, I think it's actually faster to go to Gorge just to get hit by enemies. I need those shadow beasts.
Spinner on plum minigame.
Nice. So you did it twice?
3 times actually, because I initially thought you could just bonk at the start and get 0 points.
Oof.
Well, I was gonna do a point out of bounds to the spinner heart piece, but well,
Dude.
Hey, you gotta show off the fun strats. Who else would be doing the fun strats?
I don't know. Takes a while.
It does take a while.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most longest Epona out of bounds we've had.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
just to get to the.
That's why I never do it. That and the spinner heart piece. I don't get either of those, or the Stalfos Grotto. I don't do either of those.
Hidden Village.
Yeah. I've only ever entered Hidden Village once in Rando, and it's in my last seed.
It's very buggy.
Yeah, I think that I only got the one check there. Because yeah, Cat's minigame doesn't want to work, and the Poe isn't there because it's not the right state. And there's Jotwad.
Foggers.
Oh, don't. I should mention, don't try that at home. It's not good to die.
Jotwad responsibly, everyone.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can actually get my setup to work this time for the Cuckoo jump. Never mind, I can't because my C-stick's messed up.
I almost went into Tot without getting claw shot first.
Nice. That wouldn't have ended well. Like, how do I fix my C-stick? I don't know why it's been doing this lately.
Get a better C-stick.
Orden Shield on UZR bug.
Nice.
I could block an arrow now. Nice. And burn
And
it
burn
down.
the shield. Yeah. I thought about that when I made that goal. It's like, hey, that'd be neat.
I'm just gonna do it right now.
Yes,
Get out of the
Misty.
way.
They're all purple because this is a co-op. Because it's big.
And purple is the best color, obviously.
I don't know about that, but
I like how I'm able to play this with the camera just randomly turning. So going up Death Mountain, there's actually some pretty nice rupees you can get. There's a total of 80, 4 red rupees under these rocks. So it's pretty nice since you have to walk right by them anyways.
yeah, stream title says versus, but yeah, this is a co-op. This is a very big game. A little too big for the time estimate to be a versus.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought about making it like a race or just a solo, but with how big TP is, it's kind of hard to get a better estimate for a non-co-op.
First save warp of the run.
Nice, I've done one. Because I do that, you put out of bounds to miss, so I have to say warp right away pretty much. Let teachings of old pass to you. Alright, I'll check Death Mountain shop, and then I will go to Elden Field and do everything there. I can get all the bugs.
Todd is not lantern locked.
Hey, that's good.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, so the deal with Temple of Time is there are 2 checks in that first room, and then there's a locked door. We can only get one of those 2 checks without having Lantern. So if that one check we can get, if that happens to be the key, then that opens up a few more checks in Temple of Time. Otherwise, we can't really do anything in there without Lantern.
Yeah, so earlier, Matt mentioned doing a spinner skip. So there's actually a Matt glitch with an opponent out of bounds that you can get up to this chest that Matt's at without the spinner, but it takes a long time to get it right. And it's just a lot easier to do it this way if you already have the spinner.
I was gonna do it, man. Gligar screw it up.
Yeah, blame Gligar.
Yeah, since I'm here, I'm gonna do Staffel's Grotto and all that.
Alright.
Also, I got all the Bridge of Hylia checks. The pole, the chest, the grotto, the bugs.
Nice. I almost made that a goal, rather than the Elden bugs. But we're doing them both at the same time, so it doesn't matter. That's mid.
It's a good thing for the plum goal, otherwise it might have taken us forever to get spinner.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I usually do plum pretty early.
It's a free check, though.
This guy's in the worst spot. I actually had to
No,
kill
he's
that
not.
Dodongo in Goron's Stock Cave because he was right in front of that small chest.
So you can skip the first couple puzzles in Temple of Time just by claw shot and jump slashing over the gate.
Alright, I'm gonna do the coal strat here for Goron's Stock Cave. I could just do an LJA to the bottom, but I will do the enemy LJA, even though I hate it. So this strat is pretty much RNG. It's a key super jump. It may take me a minute, but it'll be worth it. I can't turn the camera. This is more awkward. That might work. So close. No, you get away. Okay, I did not intend to do that. This is not worth it, but it is for the coal factor. It's not gonna work. Yeah, this trick is entirely RNG based. Okay, that should be good. Nope. It gets so close. I'm doing this with 1 heart for the extra cool factor.
Oh,
Just casually, hanging over some lava, but no big.
Yep. Lava barely hurts you. Even though it do, like... How many hearts does it do as wolf? Too many.
Yeah, too many.
I think
All
it's
right, I'll
4.
try this for
I
like
think it's
another
4,
30
yeah.
seconds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's a bit more than my 1 heart. That was even worse. I need to like actually put in the time to find a setup for this, so it's not this bad.
Also,
All
I'm
right,
going to,
I
for
can't do
example,
it. Feels bad.
just stating.
All right. Yeah, because we can full clear that since we have boomerangs, so it's good.
Well, no lantern, so you need jump strike.
Oh yeah, true, for that 1 chest.
Yeah.
I've
I'm just
never
gonna
done that
save
strat.
here. I
Yeah.
did it like once.
It's
Think
just
of
not
that
worth
twice.
it.
But yeah, in Twilight Princess Rando, dungeons are incredibly loaded with checks. There's an average of about 13 to 15 checks per dungeon, with I think Lake Bed being the most loaded.
I thought it was Goron Mines. Well,
yeah,
as far as
well-
like check density.
Yeah, check density. So in regards to density and checks per minute, Goron Mines is the most loaded.
Alright, even though I have boomerang and sword, so I could do the fancy LJ here, I just want to show off the wolf jump and the glitchless jump. I can't see up for this.
Too bad you guys already got boomerang, so you can't do the storage backslice to the gorge chest.
Yeah,
Still can, it just takes a lot longer.
yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
one
there's no
downside
feedback
with
here.
that.
Yeah, so
I'm
much
gonna
of our
die.
original cheese is just to get around using boomerang.
Yep. So if I get hit once in Elden Field by a boar, I'm gonna game over.
It's okay. There are worse things coming up, specifically the Bombskit Grotto with 1
Yeah.
heart. Good luck with that.
I usually get out of that only taking a quarter heart. I'm actually more worried about the boars. If I'm slow in picking up the far out bug. That one time you're kind of wishing for a heart piece.
So who has the most souls right now?
I think I have 8.
I
I'm
or
at
9.
10. Hey, look, that bug was a heart piece. Now I don't have to worry about anything else happening.
I got a skybook.
Pog. Well, that opens up Sanctuary Basement. Alright, so I took half a heart in Bombskit Grotto. I'm bad.
Would you have some time for a short reminder?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow we have a very, very special music bingo where Panda will be creating music of the genre that wins the bid war that is open right now. And you can choose between house, lo-fi hip hop, trap, and vaporwave. So, if any of these genres strike your fancy, feel free to donate and make your favorite one win. We already had this music bingo last time, and it was really, really cool to witness someone creating music live on stream. So I'm sure that this one will be amazing as well. And you gotta be there to watch it as well. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I need a new lo-fi beats to study/vibe to, so donate for that.
Nice. So I disabled the Streamlabs, like, you know, like notifications, and sure enough, I got it right, and that played the sound, so that's cool. I mean, you literally can't disable Streamlabs alerts. It's dumb.
I just muted all of them.
I mean, I turned them
Like-
off, and it still went off. Now, which check was it? Which check was the bomb bag in Northfield?
Double pro grotto.
All right, I'm gonna get that, and I'll go to desert.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Oh, wait.
interesting for Chris going to desert because Chris has claw shot and can complete a lot more of the desert. And usually, no logic, we have to go back twice because of not having a claw shot early on. But desert has a lot of effects in it.
Climbing up vines is hard when the camera randomly turns.
Glagar, I want you to know I've never seen that damage boost before, but I love it.
I've never done it before, but I knew about it.
And which damage boost?
Get over the electric wall in Temple of Time with a spinner bomb boost.
Oh yeah, I've done that a few times. It's cool. It's one of 2 damage boosts like that I know of.
There's also the one in Snow Peak.
Yeah. Alright, going to get my trusty bomb bag. I'm playing a nice game. I'm not stealing Isa's bombs. Such a good boy.
Fog you.
Hog you.
Nice.
Oh no, what happened? Alright, nice. No accidental Poe slide. Just double Poe Grotto often has a kind of annoying glitch where a Poe, depending on how it lands on the ground, I think, it can just slide out of bounds and take a minute to come back. It's kind of annoying, and it's not really understood why that happens. It just TP is weird.
Indeed.
It's a perfectly programmed game. I have no idea what you mean.
It's not as broken though.
True.
I've never done Temple of Time with all these items, but no bow or Dominion Rod.
It's unique. So there was nothing in Lake Hylia, right? It's just Rod
No.
and Hype Cave.
Yeah.
How far into Hype Cave?
I don't remember. Not like the end of it, but I'd say more around the midpoint.
Alright, I guess I'll step in and get that before going to desert. Unless someone else wants to catch a green gill.
I vote for Gligar to get that.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
one
I
of the first
can
one.
after I leave Temple of Time.
that would work out better, yeah.
Yeah, so normally, whenever you play Twilight Princess, there's a lot of stuff you have to do to get dungeons unlocked. But with the settings that they're playing, they can at least go into almost any dungeon at this point, except for the final one, because they have that setting disabled. But normally you have to go through a bunch of different requirements to get into the dungeons, but for sanity's sake, we disabled those.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have Hyrule Castle closed, which means we have to complete Palace of Twilight, which does make it so that we need to get more items for Go mode, which is basically where you have the items required to beat the game. So on top, so the minimum requirements for beating the game, assuming glitches, are Boomerang, Master Sword, Boomerang, Crystal, yeah, and Claw. One Claw at least. And then having closed Castle so having to beat Palace of Twilight means we also have to have the second Master Sword, which is the Light Sword, as well as wait, what else? I can't think.
Double claws.
Well, yeah,
Ball and chain.
potentially.
Yeah, and
Technically,
you
you don't have to have double claws for Palace, depending on item layout.
and you need ball
You
and
definitely
chain.
do need ball and chain. Also,
Oh yeah,
something
yeah,
to
definitely.
either Zora armor or water bombs, and
Yeah.
iron boots or magic armor.
We always get magic armor though, let's be real. Alright, I'm gonna check City Shop and I'll save state in case I get the key.
Maybe you should explain why.
Yeah, so with the current state of Randomizer, there is one key in City in the Sky, and in the vanilla game, getting this key, it sets a flag in the dungeon where it basically, like, Argarok comes and like breaks the bridge so you can't access that part of the dungeon. So since I got the key, I do have to go back to that save state and not pick up the key, because having that flag set where the bridge is broken, it requires you to have double claws to get that one check in that room. And in a very rare situation, it can soft lock you. So it's just better to be safe than sorry. City in Sky is just a weird place in Rando.
And so, like Chris said earlier, he found the key, and so he had to reload his save state. So that's why. So that's why the second time he came through, he didn't buy that item. So that way, he didn't collect the key and can actually go to the West Wing and get that check.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he can't get that check because he doesn't have spinner.
Yep.
Slacker.
I know. I don't need that weak item. It's useless to me.
Before
yeah.
Star Lord is something.
Yep.
But yeah, as Dean said, the 80% speed run for this game is incredibly optimized and very technical.
Alright, I'll check the back room of Lanayru Spring. Assuming no one else has done that.
No.
I'm sad I don't get to show off the fun strat here with moon boots. I was really hoping I would end up doing that here.
Oh, the flying.
Or the fish hover.
No, no one's doing that RTA. I'm calling that. It's way too precise. I mean, Pokemon Genius can try it if he wants, but I'm not doing that. I thought about making Fly Glitch a goal though.
Oh no.
Just like do a pointless Fly Glitch just to show it off. I might do that at the end if I have the items and if we still have time. Alright, I'm gonna go in the desert now. Got the trusty stick. That's better than Master Sword.
I think that's your second sword then. Because I think Matt already found the wooden sword.
No, I just got the wooden sword, so
Well,
yeah,
they're
he went to
progressive,
desert
remember?
earlier. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I was like, those two swords are progressive, so I think Matt found the other one already.
Yeah, Matt, where did you get the wooden sword?
Was fishing pond bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah, I just got this on the Poen Desert.
So
The back
to
toe.
explain what we're talking about, some randomizer games have what are called progressive items, and Twilight Princess is no stranger to that. And it just means that the items are kind of in a pool together, and they always have a set order. And so a big example that they use is bows usually. So there's usually the bow and then a certain number of quivers, but in randomizers they just call them progressive bows, and whichever one you get first will always be your bow, and then your big quiver, and then giant's quiver. And we do that with swords in TPR. So your wooden sword and Ordon sword are progressive to each other, and your master sword and your light sword are progressive to each other. So no matter which one you get, you'll always get master sword first, then light sword. So you can't downgrade accidentally.
Happy 1 hour, guys.
Happy 1 hour. 1 hour of speed gaming.
About to get the first boss.
Nice.
So I have a question
I've yet
regarding
to
one
enter
of
a
the.
dungeon.
I have a question regarding one of the bingo checks, and that is, so it says get 3 checks in Temple of Time Pass. Does that mean the dungeon or the area?
The area.
Okay.
So yeah, before you actually enter the dungeon. So you'd get
And we
the
can't
bug,
get the
the
one
Poe, and the
because no
chest.
Dominion rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really
I did
weird
get the
because,
other
like,
two,
the
though.
code doesn't spawn.
Would be nice if I could find a wallet. I have enough money to give to Trill.
So do I.
I found a lot of money too.
More money. Nice miss. Skybook. Yeah, Matt, did you ever check Sanctuary?
Not yet.
Alright. Well, I'll be in desert for a while, so you probably end up doing that before me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
Did you
Oh,
check
yeah.
graveyard stuff on Kakariko?
Yeah, I did all of CAC and Elden that I could
Okay.
do at the time. Which with our current items was everything.
Did you go to? Have you gone to Death Mountain?
Yeah.
Check the shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm at the top of my game.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is a rather precise LJ. Got it first try on my last seed.
Don't forget to ride a boar into a void.
Oh yeah, true. There we go. So like that LJ is an interesting one because you have to do the jump. Another thing of lantern oil. And you have to do the jump when the boomerang is over the chest. And I think it's like a few frame window. But it's not too bad. I don't want to forget about this grotto this time.
Oh. I think Matt's stream died.
Oh no. Did we lose Matt?
Yeah, F.
Well, he's still... No, yeah, he's still in the call. But...
He just disconnected from the bingo room, so...
Oh, yeah, really.
Yeah, I can't have Discord and the bingo open at the same time, so it just times me out after a little bit. Every time I need to put in a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it didn't do that. Can never get the double there.
Matt's back!
Welcome back, Matt.
Internet went out.
That's always fun. Nice Hylian shield, though.
Yeah, Hidden Shield is
It's a durable shield.
the basement chest, by the way.
Nice. I might actually get that, because why not? Go in style.
Fancy shield.
Yep. Honestly, is the best shield, not just because it's durable. So right there, I actually did a small time save, which is very minor, but I recently learned about it. So there's a cutscene that plays there if you kill all 3 of the Bulblins, like the Bulblin on the watchtower will notice you. If you only kill 2 of them, you can still ride the boars and not disrupt anything. So it skips the cutscene and doesn't mess up the boars.
Gligar, you never went to Snow Peak Ruins, right? Just Snow Peak.
I'm getting EBF to go there now.
Oh. Guess we can go together.
A true co-op.
What if we held hands at Snow Peak Ruins?
Alright, let me get over there then. What? How did he notice me? Nice cutscene.
Nice.
I got one of the 2 vanilla green rupees.
At least we got Master Sword first.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Forgot to knock that one down. That's fine.
Nice PogChamp pyramid in chat.
Nice.
Also, another thing you'll notice that we got rid of in Rando is that annoying prompt whenever you open up a chest and it says, "Hey, your wallet's full," and makes you put it back.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. I forgot that that's even in vanilla. How did they let that happen?
Because they wanted you to conserve your money.
They got rid of it on HD, I think.
Yeah.
Because your wallet's so small and there's so much money.
What's better, Fi? Saying that your wallet is full, or that?
Nice lever.
I'd rather Fi say that that your wallet's full than the chest where you open it
Your
up and
Wii
then
remote batteries are dead.
Yep, that's always fun.
just plot twist. Don't use batteries in your Wii remote.
Yeah, easy.
Just
Also, I
don't
forgot
use
to
your Wii
howl.
remote.
I forgot to howl at Lake Hylia, so I missed out on that desert hidden skill, so I'll have to get that later. Cool, and this cutscene plays the second time, because why wouldn't the game let me save time?
Because it's game.
Alright, I've got EBF
Yep.
heading to Snow Peak.
Nice.
Cheese.
In the Twilight Princess Rando community, cheese is a sacred relic.
Definitely is.
Okay, I failed. Now I have time to explain. Here I'm doing something called key super jump.
Best trick.
Basically, I bring the skis down here so I can target with the midnight charge. And yeah, that happens. Since he goes up all the way to the ceiling and I'm still targeting him with the midnight charge, I can just jump all the way to this chandelier.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like one of the best strats of TP in my opinion. It's actually done in runs.
Yeah, it's a form of LJA. It's a type of enemy LJA. So that's really all it boils down to for an LJA in general. Is if Link is targeted onto something and then he does a jump attack to it, he's going to go to that point. And since the keys is really high up, and Link decides that gravity is for casuals, he just decides to fly after the keys.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna ride this poor boar into a void. Now, I trust you. Now I promise here.
Shoot.
This is not animal abuse because we don't know what's down there. It could be, animal heaven. So
It's a portal back to the Bulblin camp.
Yeah, true. So in the end, he could be in a better place here. Alright, so I rode a boar into the void.
Nice.
Debating on if I should do reverse arbiters soon.
Do Bulblin camp first.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously doing that.
But, yeah, absolutely do reverse arbiters.
And I'll get crushed by nothing outside arbiters. I won't forget it this time.
We do need lantern in our arbiters
Yeah.
to get Poe
Yeah, for the 1 Poe. Renato's letter in the southeast chest in camp.
Oh yeah, I got invoice in Hype Cave, by the way.
Nice. Is it gonna be broken though? Still have no idea how Doctor breaks so often for me.
Maybe
Big
you
love.
just don't have good insurance. Who knows?
Yeah, true. Nice. I got the 2 keys in camp. Zora armor on the cooking boar.
Go jump into lava.
Yep. I can do a lot of stuff now for the board. I still need to scoop up rare chew jelly. And I'm about to get the crush skull.
Do we have a moment for a little reminder for our viewers?
Absolutely.
Sure.
That is awesome, because I just wanted to remind everybody watching that Bingothon Winter 2020 is raising funds for the Fred Hutch research. Do you know that Fred Hutch was named the coordinating center for the COVID Vaccine Prevention Network, or CoVPN, in July 2020? CoVPN brings together the expertise and resources of 4 of the United States' most sophisticated clinical trial networks to conduct clinical trials for COVID-19 vaccines. And I guess we all know how much in dire need of a proper COVID-19 vaccine we are, so we have to get the testing proper before it can be officially released. And Fred Hutch is doing a great help in coordinating all these testings and trials before the vaccines can go public and can be used, so that we finally get through this pandemic. And don't forget that all of your donations can also be put towards some of our incentives. We have some bid wars coming up. For example, there are still 8 worms that don't have a name in the Worms Armageddon run in, I don't know how many hours is that, in about 13 hours roughly. There's the run, so you can still get some name suggestions in. And also you are able to decide the genre of the amazing panda.rar music stream of Bingothon. We did it last event, which was absolutely amazing to see. I think it was lo-fi hip-hop last time. This time you have the ability to choose between house, lo-fi hip-hop, again, trap or vaporwave. So if you want to have a say in the genre, get your donations in. Remember, it's an awesome cause that all of us benefit from. So you're doing something for yourself, giving yourself a better feeling, and you're also making us feel better, because we have made this great event for you to put the donation forward. So, and with that, I give it back to the runners. Thank you.
So Link's hitbox is actually really weird, where if you try and force Link into a place where he can't stand, in some places, instead of just like pushing you out, the game will just void you, which you saw a great example of that with Chris. Went and got in between those 2 little ledge blocks, and instead of just saying, hey, you can't be here, the game said, nah, I think you deserve to die for that.
Yep. It's there's a few other instances of that throughout the game. Like, apparently there is a way to like just get crushed randomly when doing flight by foul towards the spires. I had that happen once. That's like the weirdest one I've seen. But yeah, that's that one outside arbiters. That's a consistent one at least. So right here, I'm doing the hardest part of the game. And I'm possibly going to die. It's very difficult to do Stallard. Oh no, I'm getting low on health. What do I do?
Just get good.
Yeah,
But this boss is hard.
it is definitely a hardest fight. Oh no, I died.
Well,
I gotta get good at this game. Alright, so jokes aside, we die in Stallard to get behind the boss door. And coming up is a very difficult trick. So I will save state for it. It's like we talked about this one before, like if we'd allow save states, and I think we did agree to allow them.
If it makes you feel good on the inside.
Yeah, it does.
So this thing is going to be called, we call it reverse arbiters. It's a rando only thing because you have the portal to the mirror chamber active when you have all portals. So you can actually enter arbiter's boss room, and if you die to a boss, then you will always spawn outside the boss room. And this gets us an advantage because if you go through the dungeon the front way, you need the lantern. But if you go through it in
There we
reverse,
go.
you can do a bomb boost like this and actually get to the rest of the dungeon without needing that lantern.
Yeah, it's nearly frame perfect for the timing of the jump attack, because you need to do the jump attack as the bomb explodes. So you need to like drop the bomb behind you and then have it fall a little bit and then explode. That way it explodes below you and knocks you forward. And also that was extremely difficult since the camera is turning, since my C6 broken.
Oh, it's okay, Dean. Whenever we try and get Chris to do Vanilla City in the Sky, he won't do it.
Yep.
I also hate Vanilla City in the Sky. So.
I hate Vanilla Lake Bed too.
You all need to play the game casually again.
Don't tempt me.
I never
I'm at
said I
14
couldn't
souls.
do it.
Alright, so right here
Bug limit.
I am doing a strat known as early boss key in Arbiters. You can just like, as Wolf, you can kind of just clip through that one wall. I got milk. It's kind of weird why that happens. It's just another weird quirk with collision.
Yeah, Wolflink has a very narrow horizontal hitbox, and so anything he's looking at, he can usually find a way to squeeze through. And you saw an example of that a little earlier whenever Gligar went to Temple of Time and did a clip behind the owl statue.
Alright, so right here I have to do another Death Warp. Because this area expects you to have Spinner to get out. And I actually, like, there is another way to get out of it with Backslice. You can kind of like Backslice over that wall there. I don't have Backslice yet, so I'm just going to let this Stalfos kind of take the win here.
And Chris hates Plum, so doesn't have Spinner.
Yep. No, I actually forgot to get that earlier.
Oops.
I would have done that when I was at Lake Bed otherwise.
Well, I died to Dark Hammer. Don't look at that.
It's okay, just say it was intentional like all my deaths.
I just wanted to clear early boss flags, so I didn't have any.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's how it works. So the room I'm in right now is kind of called Epic Spinner Room, just because there's 4 checks in it, and they're all like pretty quick to each other.
Oh yeah, I defeated 2 bosses, Ook and Darkhammer.
You just barely
Nice.
beat me to that goal, because I
Got
beat
Sketch.
Darknut and Dark Hammer.
Sketch is in Epic Spinner Room, and the compass too, if you want that. Okay. So coming up is going to be Death Sword. He's a very interesting mini-boss because he's the only one that really has an arbitrary requirement of a projectile to actually trigger him, to like aggro him while he's flying around. I found that out the hard way recently, trying to do that without a way to aggro him. Didn't work well.
Oh, I need to reconnect with the bingo.
Oh no.
And there we go.
Now there is a skip for Death Sword. I've never done it though. It is very difficult. But just saying, it's a thing that can happen.
I have done it, and I agree it's very difficult.
I don't even know what the setup for it is, or if there is one, but I'll just wing it and see if I can get it.
There is a setup, and it's very precise.
Alright, so I'm probably not going to get it, but not going to stop me from trying. It's been too long since I've even seen this done. Alright, yeah, I'm not going for it. I don't remember it.
F.
Interesting, okay. Death Sword is
I-
hard.
Had to die, unfortunately.
Rip. Where'd you die?
No, I was on quarter of a heart, and I need to skip
Oh.
the fifth card on the second
Yep.
floor.
I've done that. I've done that after coming back with a Nugoku. I still don't remember one cycle Death Sword. I need to relearn that. So I can feel cool again. Alright, so I could still do jump into lava, and the rare chew jelly. I think I can do the 5 bugs to Agatha as well, and I'm close to the 20 souls. Bonk.
So yeah, a big thing about Snow Peak Ruins is it has a pretty solid barrier in regards to needing the ball and chain, but Matt was just trying an LJA to skip a big
No.
portion of the dungeon.
Also, I have no idea how to do the Chilfos to get the
Rip.
boss. I can use Wolf, I guess.
You can beat Chuffles with a sword if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
For-
annoying.
For a long
Right.
time, I thought they were only killable with BNC. Wasn't until
No.
like a few months ago when I learned they weren't.
Yeah, I remember that
You
because
guys
were
gotta do
expressing
vanilla dungeons more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris was expressing his
right.
frustration. He's like, "This is impossible. Like, how can you do this?" And I'm like, "Just kill the dude."
Yep. Fun times. Alright. Time to lose to Stallard again. Are we all excited? I know I am. But it is important to note, I made a special save on file 2 when I entered Grove. The reason for that is in case that I do enter Stallard like I have done here. So entering, as I said earlier, entering another boss room cancels EBF. And so if I go to Snow Peak now, there will be 2 checks I won't be able to get without BNC. But if I load the second file and Hell at that Grovestone again, it'll reset EBF so I can get those checks if needed. So it's just more of a safety save. Alright, time to do reverse arbiters again with the camera turning randomly. That was way too early.
We're almost at that
Whoops.
hour and a half mark.
Monka.
Uh-oh.
Monkey, yeah.
Yeah, we've discussed it, and if we get down to, what did I say, like half hour away from the estimate, we will start looking at the spoiler log, just to be closer to estimate. Although, I guess it would depend on how close we are at the time to winning. Almost had it. This is very hard with the camera turning. It spins.
Chris, you check off CAC, right?
Yeah. Except Hawkeye. because I had to do Jotwad instead. Alright, so here's a fun little thing. Bonk. So, the Poe cutscene can't be skipped. Lunar can explain more on that. But there's also the custom scent chest there that gives the Poe scent. And so when you enter this Poe room from the back, you automatically enter the cutscene trigger, which teleports you. But since you're falling, you actually do an automatic roll and you just bonk into that custom chest. It's a special bonk.
Yeah, we went through in the randomizer and we cut out a lot of the text and unnecessary cutscenes and everything. But the weird thing about this is that if this cutscene doesn't play, that gate actually gets really messed up, and the gate will close, but the torches will just stay there. And so this cutscene has to play in order for the pose to go off. We have yet to find the flag that gets set that sends the pose off.
Where was Zora armor?
That was the boar heart piece in camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that and go to lake bed.
And there was also that southeast chest in camp too. Forget what that had, but it had something.
Is this a good moment for a donation?
Absolutely.
I think so,
Yep.
yeah.
I would like to read out the donation that Lunar Soap just made.
Who's Lunar?
Blame Lunar.
Yep.
Some really, really generous person that donated $40 saying, "Great cause and great community. Thank you for all you're doing and for allowing us to use TP Randomizer to promote such an amazing cause." Thank you very, very much for that donation. And with that, we have just hit $1,200 in total raised for Fred Hutch, which would not be possible without your efforts and your generosity. So thanks a lot for supporting such a great charity.
That's really good. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, $1,200. We can keep that going.
Definitely can.
Also, that was based Lunar.
What do you mean?
Nah, just memeing. But yeah, that's really good. 1,200. I need to claw shot up here.
Calling me based. I'm gonna fight you.
Too bad I'm already in a fight with a Redead.
Redead Knight, thank you.
You be quiet over there. Also, I don't know why I always forget to just not transform after getting that key chest and just stay wolf, since it'd be faster to kill him as wolf. But oh well. I like making my life harder. How many pole souls do people have? And bugs?
I have 11 and I just got a 4th bug.
I'm at 8 souls and 3 bugs.
Nothing
But-
else here.
Come on, trigger. I am at 16 pose. Okay, I have more than 5 bugs.
What are
That's
you
all that
doing?
matters.
What are you doing?
Water. That's all I heard. Bloopy. So if we get B and C, we can actually get at least one bingo. So unfortunately, since I don't have the lantern, there is one Poe I can't get in Arbiters right now, so I can't get that 4 Arbiters pose goal just yet.
Oh, just got the 5th bug.
Nice.
I could turn those in if you want, Chris. Since
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
fine.
Castle Town.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm still going to be in Arbiters for another minute.
You got it.
Ow.
Have someone done Castle Town stuff?
I
By the
did
way.
South Castletown, but that was it. Or West Castletown, I mean.
Well, since I'm here, then
Oh, I can LGA, so I could do the fun strat here. If the camera stops turning. Actually, don't know why that one didn't work.
Matt's over there playing a game with super buff Tingle.
Yeah. Star is a fun game. It's even more fun doing it without Claw.
especially after you get fangirls. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
There we go. Easy game.
An empty bottle and I get the
Nice.
first bug.
So I
And
can
big
get my
wallet.
3rd bottle. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So who wants to donate to Trill?
I'm at, I think I have 1,000 rupees, yeah.
I just
So-
spent some rupees on Barnes.
I can do that.
Yeah, I did all the CAC shopping. But I assume you're doing that for the water bombs in the future?
Yeah, because I'm going to Lakebed right after I get Hawk.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, 5th bug delivered.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like we would have to rely on the spoiler log soon. It's not looking too optimistic for a Blackout right now.
Unless something shows up. I don't know where.
Yeah,
We need Iron Boots, Magic Armor, and BNC and Lantern.
yep. Am I the only one going for Jump Strike?
I have 2 skills, I think.
Yeah, I'm at 2 as well.
Yeah.
I think I have 3. I've held it a few stones.
Yeah, same. Money.
Hawkeye check was just a red rupee onto Lakebed.
Oh, did anyone check the Cuckoo chests? In CAC?
No, I can't.
You don't have bombs yet?
I have bombs.
Well, why can't
he said
you?
He, he said he can, not can't.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. Yeah, because I couldn't do my Cuckoo I couldn't even attempt it since I was forced to die.
Sounds rough.
Yeah.
You kids and your jotwads.
The camera turning almost made me jump off there. That was scary. How did that Moldorm not get crushed by the chandelier? Alright, so this is the last room I can do in Arbiters right now, without Lantern, because the next room is Lantern locked. So here's a Stalfos. He's pretty hard. Alright, he's done. He just one bomb and it kills them. BNC works too.
They really buffed him in Skyward Sword.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's the motion controls that do it there.
Still
The
takes a
fight
lot
is
of hits
pretty-
with the sword too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 hits with the Master Sword.
Okay, so this is a weird quirk with Urukus, or as we like to call them, man chickens. So when
Cucko
you
chest head ball and chain.
nice, I'm glad I went right by that earlier. But yeah, so since I went to city earlier, that means it sets a flag with Urukus that you get in the future that they are seen as having come from the city. So it just says the wrong text when you warp out of a place, but it still sends you to the correct exit. So it's not bad, just a weird oddity. Wait, why did I come back here? Alright, I'm gonna get back slice now.
No, that ball and chain is pretty handy.
I'm going to kill a Beamos with it now.
Nice, and we'll have a bingo. Let teachings of old pass to you.
I found second claw. It's a
Nice.
self-filled chasm.
We don't even have a bow yet.
Who
Bows are
needs a
overrated.
bow? Yeah, exactly. So I'm actually using Magic in here, just to save a little bit of time, since I forgot about howling at that stone I just howled at before going to desert. So this is just a quick way to get back to where that golden wolf, or the custom chest in this case, will spawn, so I can just get backslice right away. Because backslice, I think we still consider that the most valuable hidden skill for no logic at least. Jump strike's getting up there though.
Yeah, luckily, the 6 Howling Stones that are needed for Jump Strike aren't as inaccessible as the 7th is for Great Spin.
Yeah, the 7th is in Hidden Village, which is much more out of the way than any other.
Yeah, so in standard logic, you need to beat Temple of Time so you can start Ilya's memory quest. But in no logic, not even that will help you. You have to either do an opponent out of bounds, or you have to find the wooden statue, wherever it may be.
So how much of Castletown was done?
I'm doing Star 2.
Alright, did you do Charlo?
No.
Alright, I guess I'll do Charlo then. If someone else wants to do the 1000 a trill, that'd be nice.
I have 1,000 plus, so I can do that.
Alright. Yeah, because you're the only one with the big wallet, I think.
Hawkeye on Star 2, if anyone wants.
Worth it.
Useful item.
It is the most useful item.
Yeah. So a thing to note with Charlo, in vanilla, you need to donate 1,000 rupees. Rando thankfully changes that to just donate 500, but it's still a little bit of a chore, but it's much more reasonable than 1,000. And also, this is one of the few situations where the get item text, even though it actually is the correct item for once, it normally does not display the correct item. So the item you get is actually the model you hold in your hand, not what the text says.
Yeah, the text index is weird for some reason.
Alright, I guess I'll, for fun, turn in all the bugs. Get the one bottle.
And the wallet.
Yeah.
Got half milk bottle in Snow Peak. Cheese chest.
Nice, I got the full milk bottle earlier. So we have all 4 bottles, so that's bottle percent.
Nice.
That was my first, so okay.
I only have 2 right now. Oh, a thing that should be mentioned about Agatha. So the bugs.
She's odd.
Yeah. Yeah, the bugs. So the individual bugs are a separate progressive tier, and then you have the pairs. That's also separate. So it's similar to how the swords work. So like, I actually don't have any pairs right now, so I'm just doing all the individual.
Magic armor.
Where?
The little Goron upstairs on Castletown.
That lantern
Nice.
oil guy.
Yeah.
Did you steal bombs, or can you do the arrow Goron?
No, I have bombs. I can sell my
Okay.
bombs and buy water bombs.
Nice. Yeah, so something that we recently discovered, another oddity with TP. I mentioned earlier some checks are really weird in what they actually look for, like for when they want to give you the item. So there's a Goron at the top of Castletown that sells you an arrow refill. He does not check if you have the bow. He will sell you it regardless of the bow or not. But what he does check for is if you have a full quiver. Then he won't sell you them and be like, come back later when you actually need them, kind of thing. But a weird quirk is when you steal the bombs from Isa, it actually gives you, and it basically gives you a fake quiver, and it fills it. And you can't empty it since it's fake. You don't actually have it. So if you steal the bombs from Isa, you can't actually check the arrow Goron until you get a real bow. It's really weird how that all plays out.
Yeah, because whenever you talk to Isa, she gives you quote unquote full bombs and a full quiver. Like she fills all your stuff up.
Oh, nice. I got the 20th post hole in Giovanni's
That's
in
good
the
today.
chest. Well, I guess I got that goal. And yeah, I don't know if it was mentioned earlier, but there are a total of 60 pos in the game, and both the 20 and the 60 items can be randomized, but I think, well, in standard logic, they can't have, like, they're guaranteed to not have progression items, because it's just ridiculous requiring 60 souls. But in no logic, theoretically, it could happen.
And I find it completely ironic because Cave of Ordeals totally can have something on its 450 reward.
Yeah. Yeah, when is that going to be a thing?
Student TM. I had a no logic seed a couple of months ago, and my boomerang was on that.
Nice.
I had light sword there on a practice seed recently.
Matt, did you get the fountain chest in South Castletown?
I did.
Alright. And you got the claw chest at the top? Like the tight ropes?
Yeah, I
Alright.
did.
We're actually
Alright,
not
then.
that far from Blackout, honestly. It's just missing like 2 or 3 items.
We're missing boomerang.
No, we have boomerang. You mean
Not
slingshot?
boomerang, yeah. Slingshot, yeah.
Yeah.
Lantern. Dominion rod. ₹1,005 to thrill.
Man, get on my level. Last seed I gave him like 3,500 rupees. Because I didn't find a wallet forever. Or, no, I did, but it just wasn't convenient to get him then.
What a generosity.
Yeah, he doesn't even give you a special dialogue. Even if you do the max of 10,000, he still just says, thank you. You're such
What
a
a
generous person.
What a generous young man.
I always like to steal from him after I do the donation.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
if you
donate
reload-
money to him and then you steal it and then he gets mad. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, like I did that in my last seed. I gave him like 3,000, and when I reloaded the area and stole from him, and he got mad. Even
So
though
yeah,
the item I stole was like 20 rupees.
So yeah, fun fact: magic armor. When you have no rupees, it works like Aram boots.
Yep.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, where was magic armor?
The top baby Goron. On
Oh yeah.
Castletown.
Whoops, I messed that up. Ignore that. Easy game.
For the beat 2 bosses goal, do we just have to have 2 bosses beaten between us?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm right about to fight Lozetta.
Alright.
Oh, I beat Diababa, so you can check that.
I'm tempted to go back to Death Mountain just to get the rare chew there, because I think that's the most convenient, consistent one. I'm near Hylia Bridge, but it's not... Like, that one's just too RNG. Too much RNG to
I
go
would
for
get the
that.
grotto one in desert, probably.
I didn't even know there was one there. Which grotto?
There's one not too far from Boblin Camp, surrounded by 3 skulls, not the one with the 2 pos in it.
Hmm.
There's also the Ordon one. Chris is afraid of the postman, so we probably won't see that one.
Yep. So I'm at 4 skills right now.
I almost died to was out of phase 1.
Oh no. I've done that though, like, because I went in with like half a heart once. Didn't end well.
I've gone in with a quarter, so there.
Oh no.
And died, but
That's the irrelevant part.
Yep. So am I still the only one with Zora armor?
Yeah, you have to do the
I have
sacrifice.
it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, trying to figure out who
And
wants
I
to do
died to
lake
Blood's
bed.
Eye.
Rip.
Oh
I
no.
want to do lake bed, but I mean, it's not convenient right now.
Yeah, I just got magic armor, so technically I
I could
can.
do it because I have magic armor.
I don't
What
think I've ever
time
done
are we
it
at right now?
entirely with magic armor.
You're at 155 right now.
Yeah. So it's close to having a look at spoiler log for Lantern and Rod.
Yeah, I've got it all pulled up and ready whenever you guys want it.
And
Alright.
it's like,
And we can just talk about it.
Yeah. Because yeah, we tried to make a seed that didn't have anything like too far out of the way, so that it could be more reasonable. But still, like it is a pretty low estimate, all things considered. Where am I going?
Would this be a good time for a message?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
go for it.
All right. So apart from showing our events on Speedruns Live, which we're really happy about, they're awesome, and we hope you are all following them already. We also have our own channel. You just need to type in Bingothon. And outside of the marathon, we host content such as the Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League, the finals of which we're going to show you tonight. And we're also open to even more bingo related content. So if you would like to collaborate with us, we're all ears. Let's hype bingo speedrunning together. Thank you.
Oh, and something I do want to mention, like if you saw my item wheel right there, I do have 2 separate claws. They're actually separate items. So when you get the double claws, it's actually separate item ID from the single claw. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, and normally in the vanilla game, whenever you get the double claw shot, it actually disables the item slot for the manual claw shot and puts in the double claw shot instead. So it's very interesting. But to account for story items being randomized, we had to play with the item wheel a little bit, and so we have code running in the background that sets the item wheel to a specific value instead. So that's why you see both claw shots.
Yeah, and another interesting thing with the item wheel in Rando, due to there being a very limited number of item slots, we do actually hide the quest items until you're in the area that they would actually be used. So like I've gotten like Renado's letter, but I don't have it in the item wheel right now. I would only have it once I'm in Telma's bar.
Yeah, and in later versions of the randomizer, that will probably change, but that's just how it's ran right now.
Also F, I just drowned with Zora armor and lava.
I was about to say because I thought he was gonna say I just drowned in Zora armor. I was like, what?
Oh, I was thinking that you forgot to equip the Zora armor.
Not that forgetful yet. Too early to be that forgetful.
So
Still-
bottom of Lake Hylia, it's like near the lake bed entrance, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
was thinking about doing that. I'm going to donate to Trill just to start doing magic armor.
Well, I'm right here, so
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much out of stuff to do at this point. Until we get Lantern or Rod.
Well, we got 20 seconds, and then you guys will know all.
I'm actually gonna keep my money then. Well, I'll get the. No, yeah, I'm gonna keep my money until we find out. In case it's money locked. Do some break slides.
Happy 2 hours.
Happy 2 hours.
Okay,
Happy
so
2 hours.
you're looking for Slingshot, Lantern, and Dominion Rod, correct?
And
Yep.
iron boots.
And Iron.
Yeah.
So your first thing in this chain is your Dominion Rod, okay? So your rod is in 2 places. It's either in Grotto 4, or it's on the Flight by Foul heart piece.
I
I'm
thought.
going to flight by foul.
Yeah, I thought you said you already got that.
But yeah,
I
so
never did flight by foul.
Oh no. Because I thought about it, and it's like I asked and if anyone did it, and I thought someone said yes.
So then your Slingshot is in City in the Sky. It's one of the pieces of heart. Your Iron Boots are a check in one of the bomb checks in City in the Sky. And Lantern is Renato's letter, so you have to beat
Okay.
Tom for it. I don't know if Gligar already has the big key or not. But
Wait, so why do you have to be taught for Renato's letter?
Because that's what makes it spawn, the check.
Oh, okay. I thought you got the item for showing Toma the letter.
No, that's the invoice.
We have Boss Keezy
Okay.
on. Where's a bow?
Oh, you have Boss Keezy, but yeah, you'll have to do it, not skip. Bows, let me see. They are on Agatha 12 Bugs, Snow Peak,
Oh,
Orange
no.
Ruby, and City in the Sky Small Key. So going to City in the Sky gets you a good number of what you're missing right now. And you have
What
spinner.
orange rupee did I miss in Snow Peak?
Probably the Freezer Grotto.
Oh, climbing the mountain. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
you meant
Snow Peak, not
dungeon.
Snow Peak Ruins, just Snow Peak.
Alright, I'm going straight to city.
yeah, I'm doing fly by foul then, and I sink to the bottom of the thing.
Nice. Without further ado, we're off.
Does Chris have spinner? I don't think so.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Whoops. Well,
Good
actually,
job.
is it needed in city?
No, you have
Yeah.
double clock.
To remove the
yeah.
bridges.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
have
but
double.
Chris, no vanilla City in the Sky, so he's probably gonna do fan skip anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, where was Spinner?
Spinner is on Plum's game.
I'm doing fly by foul then. I don't have money. Nice.
Yeah, there's no good place to farm money in Lake Hylia.
Thankfully, there's 20 rupees on top of
Yeah.
of.
See, they planned on having a randomizer and having you be out of money there. It's nice.
Sure.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Gligar is already doing fly by foul.
Yeah, that's why I
I
decided
need
to go
Rod
to city.
to beat Temple of Time.
So which one was the lantern in city?
Lantern's not in City. Lantern
Okay,
is.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Slingshot is on one of the pieces of heart, and your Iron Boots are on one of the bombs checks.
And wasn't there a bow here as well?
Yes, on the small key chest.
So where was magic armor?
Baby
It's the
Goron. This
yeah,
is
lantern
second
oil.
floor, Baby Goron.
All right, so yeah, in city there is a small trigger in front of the door I entered this room with, where if you touch that trigger, it activates this fan. But if you transform in such a way that the door pushes you, you actually get pushed away from that trigger, allowing you to skip turning on the fan, so you can just go up here and go straight to the boss key, pretty much.
Okay, so if Gligar is doing rod stuff, I'm gonna go get a bow, and do the Isa
All right.
goal.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, where
chat.
is Bo?
City small key.
Yeah,
That's right,
I'm
I
working
keep
on getting
forgetting.
that. But so chat, how do you pronounce it? Is it Isa or Isa or something else? It's always been a hot debate.
Iza.
It's Phi or Phi.
Izu. See, I've always thought of Phi as in Wi-Fi. Whoops.
Also, Chris, do you know where the bomb checks are in City in the Sky?
No.
One's
There's
in the
one
garden.
underwater in the first room.
No, just standard bombs, not water bombs. So there's one in the Western Garden and one in the double claw shot tower in the west.
Baba Tower. Good
No,
old Baba Tower.
before the Baba Tower. The one with the towel
Yep.
worms and stuff.
You
What
mean
the-
the heart
okay.
pieces?
No, there's that chest that's guarded by the towel worms. Like after you get the small key and you do that double claw shot through that tower area.
Oh, okay.
Where is the small key?
Small key. It was on the blue potion.
Alright.
Giant wallet in City Boss Key chest. It's always a good find. I do want to go back out here.
But yeah, the figuring out of that that fan trigger thing was actually very interesting because I think one of the members of the TP speedrunning community like did a free cam thing and was looking around and realized that the big fan in the middle of the room wasn't on, and was like, "Wait a second, why isn't that fan on?" And then proceeded to go find out why.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting tricks like that. They're just found out of nowhere just by messing around. Look at me trying to open a chest from the back. Got slingshot.
Wait, a bow is this City small key?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Manka.
City small key is 200 rupees.
Glide. Okay, it says bow CITS small key.
Yeah, as you saw there,
Yeah.
I got 200 rupees.
We can always do the snow peak. Orange rupee.
Lantern
Okay.
locked though.
Wait, oh yeah, that's lantern locked.
What is?
Nice miss.
Talking about the snow peak one?
Yeah.
Wait, which check?
Yeah. Well, because I was
The
gonna
one in
say,
the
isn't
cave?
there also an orange rupee that is on the freezer grotto, or is that a 50?
I don't know actually.
I checked the
Let me
freezer grotto
check.
because I thought that was also 100. But nonetheless,
I
yes.
think the freezer. I'm pretty sure freezer is a purple actually.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm gonna check
I
it. I
have
have nothing else to do. I mean, I could get jump strike and jump strike to the void. I don't know.
I think I'm at like 4 or 5 skills right now, so I was thinking about going for that. And I can kill a Gwei with swing shot now.
Okay, so according to my
Oh wait, why am
documentation, it is in
I out
1
here?
droopy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. So yeah, that's counted as a grotto, not Snow Peak, so it is the lantern one. Sounds like it's time for dot skip.
Alright, so if you guys want to get the bow, I can do the swing shot and jump strike goals.
Did you?
I'm not sure where I'm even going for the bow.
Did you check that chest that's down there, Chris?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't think I've ever actually gotten this chest. Wait, where is it?
It's by the door that you just came out of.
Ow. I'm getting bullied.
Rude.
No more than me by the Homosaurs.
Just void out. Gosh.
True. That actually would be faster. That'd put me back at the door. Yeah, it took me a long time to remember the other chest in this room, like on the small one on the other side. How do I actually get out? Okay, yeah, I have to wait. But yeah, I will double check the small key chest just to see if that is a bow. Probably isn't gonna be.
And I'll look elsewhere.
I tried to make it. Almost forgot this chest again.
The Frizzar chest on Snow Peak is a road.
Okay, yeah. That's the grotto 4 then.
I'll get the 3 checks on the past, and then I'm gonna do hunt for the skills. For
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do the skills too. And I'll do the swing shot goal.
Well, okay, one of you go for the skills, one of you help me search city.
Where are you in city right now?
Chris is in city.
I
so-
left to get double claw.
Okay. I've never actually done city backwards like this. This is so weird. The things Rando makes you do. Reverse city and reverse arbiters in the same seed. I can't turn the camera enough. Okay, yeah, it's not down there.
Okay, so your bow is on the dungeon map chest, not the key in City in the Sky. He got the
Okay.
item mixed up.
And the iron boots are also in city somewhere, right?
They're on one of the bomb chests, so yeah, you can use some deduction because there's only 2 of them, and Chris has already checked one of them.
Where's the other one? I don't know city that well.
It's in the room where the small key is. Like, you go through that room with the double claw shots, and there's a tile worm at the very end. And
Yeah,
it's
that one I
Alright.
know.
Yeah, that's most likely where it is. If I remember my bomb chest correctly.
Alright, so I got that one. It's a heart piece. And there are the boots.
Das Boot.
So you
Yep.
want to go to mines, Chris?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, there's no bow in city then, right?
There's a dungeon map
Oh
chest.
yeah, okay. Well,
Could I-
do you
Excuse me. Go on.
do you want to get the map chest, Gligar?
Yep, I'll do that.
All right. I'll just save warp out.
All right. I just wanted to ask if I could send out a little reminder to our viewers really quick.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So as we're approaching the end of this amazing co-op bingo run of Twilight Princess, I want to remind you that we are raising money for Fred Hutch research, especially on their research on the COVID-19 vaccines. And remember that if you donate, you are eligible at a certain amount that you donate, not at once, but cumulative. So you can chop them up in tiny donations. You can win prizes. And these are, if you, well, you know, it's Bingothon Winter. It's being cold. You want to sit inside and cozy. And what do you want to drink when you're inside and you're feeling cold? Of course, you want to drink a cup of tea. And what do you want to drink that tea from? Exactly. There's actually only one right answer, regardless of context of that question. And that is a Bingothon mug, which you can win for just a $10 minimum donation amount. Currently, the design is obviously the Bingothon Winter 2020 design. So get that into your mug collection and also give one to me if you win it, because I deserve that more than you. Also, you can win very awesome Cuphead Perlers designed by Zyrene and Link and Zelda Perlers. They look really cute. You can look at images if you take a look there. Click on the button donations below the stream and check the prizes there. And if you chip in $20 in cumulative donations, you are actually eligible to win the grand prize, which is a digital copy of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity for the Nintendo Switch, which has just come out recently, and that's very awesome. So if you want to win one of those prizes, get some donations in. It's an awesome cause for an awesome event, and awesome prizes, and still some donation incentives are open. So think about doing something good and getting a nice reward. Thank you.
Nice,
All
nice.
right.
All right, so what I did right there, it's a trick known as early elevator. It's just a faster way to enter Gora Mines and a really fun way to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of the few out of bounds wall clips that you can. I think it's called a seam clip, technically. But
Yeah, I
there's
think so.
that you can do in the game. Usually you do them with Epona, but you can do them and they get you out of bounds.
And right there, I did the flame jet skips. You can just like walk through them with the invulnerability you have after taking damage. So you can just like basically skip this entire room. Right here. Okay, yeah, I figured out what happened. So floors don't really exist in TP, at least not in Goron Mines. So sometimes if you have too much speed going onto that ground, you just like go right through it and fall in the lava. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep, nice time loss. It was worth it though to show it off. Even though it's not like I could control that. Yes, the floor is lava. I think that's actually the video title I went with when I uploaded that originally.
Or is lava, only if your speed is over 2 kilometers.
Yep. Yeah, so this switch right here is the only requirement for iron boots beyond the magnetic ceilings in Goron Mines. If it weren't for that, we'd be able to do a bit more in here with magic armor. But that one switch is very special. Nice. Okay. Yep. No one saw that.
So
I
what
didn't-
I'm about to do right here is called Door of Time Skip. It's very similar to the same trick in OOT. You use a Dominion Rod statue here to clip into the corner by rolling against it.
Yeah, and then you have control of the statue, and it just kind of helps push you into that crevasse.
Yeah,
Chris, what's up?
it's very finicky. And I don't have jump strike yet, so I can't do the jump strike into a void. And plus lava doesn't count.
First try.
Has to actually be like a true like hole or chasm.
So yeah, Gligar is going to make this look ridiculously easy, but it's actually a very, very technical trick, getting the door time skip.
Yeah.
It's RNG.
It's...
Yeah, like I think it's based on the angle and the frame that you roll at. So it's basically RNG because you have to like it's just too precise to get it reliably. But there is a setup for it that helps with the angle.
Yeah, sometimes you can get it pretty quickly. Sometimes the game just say no.
Yeah, I've taken like 5+ minutes on that before. It sucks. But other times you get out on the first 2 rolls. And right
Yeah.
here I'm doing a Goron Mines trick known as Stone Swab Skip. It's just a small time saver in this room. You can just like kind of clip through, like clip between the wall and the slab as it's moving and just make your way past it.
Nice.
Usually if you don't get it the first time, it's actually a time loss.
Yeah.
I've always loved the Goma fight in Twilight Princess. Like, it's just so cool.
Yeah, it is. Even if it is the most RNG fight, well, that and Zelda. So I don't have a bow, so I'm not going to be doing all of Goron Mines here, but the hope is I can get the the man chicken before the bow is needed.
The bow doesn't lock too many checks, at least for us because of glitches.
Yeah.
So you can actually get a pretty good amount of the dungeon completed without it.
And I am picking up man chicken here, but the goal actually wants the actual item, not just the check. Unfortunately.
Might be vanilla.
No, it wasn't.
Sometimes.
Would have been ironic if it had been the first chest and we didn't need iron boots.
Yeah.
I think that's what someone in chat said. They're like, why'd you be in the first chest?
I mean, that first chest has been something in one of my seats in the past, and, you know, put it off for hours and regret it. Map.
Mappa.
But yeah, I actually had
I'm gonna
lantern
die
on
here.
the first chest in Mines in the Seed once, and boots were lantern locked. So I didn't go there
Nice.
for such a long time.
Yep, TP can do that.
Because it wants to.
I've died 5 times this seed. Well, technically all 5 were intentional, so...
There's the Uku waiting for Chris because faithful companion and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, Uku's kind of weird. In some dungeons, she just likes to appear randomly, and sometimes she'll just fall out of bounds.
Yeah, it's with how it's randomized, I guess.
Yeah. So we're not that far from a goal. Well, honestly, I don't think we will get the Arbiter's Pose in time, unless we get an extension.
I mean, if Gligar just goes and grabs the last one, then I'm sure that'd count because at that point,
Yeah,
you did all 4. So Gligar just have to rush the 4th one.
yeah,
And luckily, I know how to do Po 1 skip.
yep. Yeah, I actually forgot to do that twice now. Like in 2 different seeds, I had Boomerang for Arbiters, and I just forgot I even had it until I had already missed my chance for post skip.
Who needs Boomerang? I did it with just Shadow Crystal yesterday.
See, I'm not that good though. I've actually never done that method of it. Nope,
No.
stop bullying me. F.
Neither had I. It took like 5-10 minutes.
Oh no.
Really.
Oh, I just realized I already got the Goron Mine Zook. I'm dumb. Okay.
Jump strike into a void. Done.
Here, I'll open this chest. Nice. Alright, I'll go do a swing shot Gwei.
Yep.
Then
Boom.
it'll just be up to me.
Needs to go do.
There's nothing else I can do without Blue and Lantern. So
Yeah, same.
I mean, can't you do the bomb and boomerang strat?
Yeah, you can. I've never done it, so I don't even know how that works. But yeah, that
So
is
do I
a
have
thing.
Do I have to give Renato?
I think. Let me look.
Because like I already had the item. I figured it was the check, but that was just another Renato's letter.
Alright, so I'm going to Cat Graveyard to kill a Gwei, because there's a few of them here. We are 1 minute away from our estimate. Honestly, the estimate, like, well, granted, we did have a spoiler log, so, but with the spoiler log, it actually worked out pretty well. Not really going that over.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll be able to reach it.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be like probably a few minutes over. Alright, I killed a Gwei.
Yeah. Now, but I'm looking, and it looks like Bernardo's letter may have gotten glitched out.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm looking at the source, and it says it's in CAC Village and not CAC Interiors, and I'm like, punk ass.
So maybe it's the
It was
archery
supposed
check?
to be it was supposed to be the letter, like, because it has ID 80, so it's supposed to be the letter.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate. And it was just a postal from Talma, so yeah, definitely glitched it out.
Alright, I will be right back, since I'm pretty much done right now.
Yeah, so it's not possible then.
Nah, but we could just get the points and buy the minigame and call it there.
So yeah, I'll warp UZR to do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, still have to do ISO 1. If I didn't have Bo, I could have shown off the ISO 1 with Gale.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Alright, I'm back. Have we won yet?
Yeah, Gligar is gonna do the Isa minigame, and that's it.
Alright. We were very close, actually, to doing this, though. I think if we set it to 3 hours, it would have been more practical.
I mean, it's all sanity
Yeah,
with 5 checks, so.
Yeah.
I'm just here brake sliding through the desert casually.
I'm doing that in CAC. Although I'm gonna do my Cucko jump for BNC for no reason. Cause yeah, BNC was at the top of Watchtower, right? Or on the Cucko chest.
Yeah. Wolf brake slide is so OP.
I can never get wolf break slides that effectively.
Way easier than human.
Yeah, I learned it before human.
I don't know why. It's just human has always been easier for me.
I actually use it to do rupee roll. Like I do a brake
Nice.
slide to get into the spot on the rupee.
Well, now you're just showing off.
Yeah, pro
It's such a
gamer over
cool
here. Climb up, brother.
Brother.
Like, there's me who can't even do rupee roll, and then there's you doing a break slide for rupee roll.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I
mean-
didn't mean to.
Like, rupee roll is actually a really fun trick once you get the hang of it. It's really satisfying to do it. But
Yeah,
it's
it
also
looks
very
really
scary.
cool.
Like, for me, the side hops are the scarier part.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
the
if you're-
easiest part is the hardest part for me,
Yeah.
at least.
I mean, because if you're not paying attention, you can easily mess those up and just fall down. Oh wait, forgot to make it night. Yeah, I've learned my Cuckoo Jump setup doesn't work with it doesn't work during the day for some reason.
Wait a second, now you can use time of day skip to skip Isa 2. And it'll say I have 0 points.
Nice. You
That's
know what? I'll
nice.
count that. That's cool.
I mean, as long as you have 0 points.
Yeah, you're still finishing the game, so it counts. No backslice. So after Isa, do we just want to start that Jotwad incentive?
Yeah, just
I
once
don't
you
know.
once you get the last goal, just call time.
Yeah.
Alright, that's time.
Alrighty.
GG.
Peace.
GG's.
GG, folks.
GG.
GG, let's get
I
set up.
messed up.
Nobody saw that you, skipped one of the goals. That's didn't happen.
Yeah, and it wouldn't take that much longer. It'd be like probably, well, he hasn't entered Arbiters, so it would take a few minutes, but yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's fine.
Yep.
So do we want to do the Jotwad incentive right now, or
I would suggest so, yes. If tech is ready on the timer as well, then I guess it would be best to put it in right now. So all the viewers, a reminder, you put in enough money and donated for a bonus run of Twilight Princess, and that is going to be, well, a very exciting one, where
Yes.
it's going to be a race where the goal is to jump off the watchtower in Kakariko and die first. Who would win that?
Unfortunately, it's a very RNG heavy category.
yeah, Chris? I think they're waiting on you.
All right.
Also, Matt, your Rando's still active.
Yeah, you'd probably want to turn that off.
Yeah, I'm restarting everything.
Don't turn off.
What's great though is it doesn't require, like this run doesn't require making a save file, so you can just do it on one file. So I think we all warmed up a little bit on this earlier. Watch us
But
all
my
fail
only
bit
3
first
runs
try.
of
So
Yeah.
I guess make sure everyone's on the TV settings screen, and then we can start from there. All right, is the timer? Everyone ready with the timer?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh wait, hold on. Mine's broken. All right, there we go.
Ready
We'll
for
start.
countdown.
We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. It really is meaningful to have good luck here. King Bulblin RNG is rough.
Yeah, so a big thing about this run and just everything about it is in the beginning, you're going to see one of the biggest glitches that they use in Twilight Princess any percent. It's called Back in Time, where, well, first they're going to clip through the gate in Ordon. And as soon as they get through there, they're going to do a glitch known as Back in Time, where if you reset on the same frame that you void out, the game is really weird, since that it will prioritize you like coming back to life over whatever you're doing. And it actually makes it to where you can control Link on the title screen. And because of this, we're able to abuse some of the flags that are set there and create a save or just void out. And it kicks us into a cutscene that you'll see in a little bit.
Yep, so here's Back in Time. I failed gate clip 3 times.
I got it fairly quickly.
So when you game over during Back in Time, it puts you into it loads the Eldenfield province. It loads that normally, which allows for a cutscene to play, which sets a bunch of flags. But basically, it gets you in this King Bulblin fight. And why this is important is because killing King Bulblin will put you into Kakariko, which is where we ultimately want to die at. Now, this fight is RNG. He can just randomly turn around and whatnot. So I'm already having bad RNG.
Yeah, I failed the Back in Time because emulator has input delay.
Oh no.
I'm used to console.
That wasn't a bad KB, actually. And you could do a little strat during the second phase here. It's kind of risky, because you do get awfully close to getting knocked off.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, there we go. That was close, actually. I got really close to him. So now I'm in CAC, and from here we have to actually reload Kakariko. The reason for this is because it's not in the correct state. So like right now, the doors, I believe it's that the doors in the second part of CAC aren't loaded, and so you have to just reload to fix that.
Well, it's that, but also the Shadow Beasts aren't in the village and you need them to damage down.
Yeah, and that too. Well, you theoretically could just damage down during the King Bulblin fight, just get shot a few times.
But that's not fast, and save the
Yeah. Okay, I can't quick spin apparently. Nice, I messed up the beast. So, that was actually interesting. Okay, hello. Alright. Bad beasts. But I accidentally got a like stored quick spin there, which is what messed me up. Alright, so here you want to be really careful, since each Shadow Beast killed drops a heart. So I just wait for the camera to get to Link there before I start rolling, to make sure I don't accidentally pick up a heart. Because jumping off the watchtower only does 1 heart of damage. And now we climb. Taking a trip through barns.
So, little shameless plug for this category. So there's actually a task of this that's been done by Gymnast86, and if you have not seen it, I definitely recommend you go see it. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. He wrote a poem for it.
It's first place on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Task
On
time,
April 1st.
4 minutes and 33 seconds is the task time.
It's almost time.
Think you're just gonna barely beat me?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm gonna get the rupee, because why not? In the watchtower.
For the memes.
Yep. Purple rupee. I guess I'll do a safe strat here. to ensure I land at the bottom. And that's time for me.
Fun fact, Chris is actually the second place, just behind Jim's task on this
Yeah.
category.
Time.
So he's technically the world record holder.
Yep.
Technically,
World
because
Ricky.
yeah,
That wasn't a bad run.
GG.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all got decent King Bulblin RNG.
I just failed back in time, that's it.
Yeah, I failed gate clip 3 times, so that
I
was
got
my major
first try
mistake.
gate clip, but I'm just slow.
Rip.
What? I gotta say, that is
Fun
certainly
fact,
a
that was
curious
my-
category.
Yeah, that was actually my 4th ever run of Jotwad, the other 3 being this morning.
Yeah, I think that was my 3rd in like a year. Like back when I grinded down the time for this, like I think I did over 800 attempts. That's the downside of short categories like this, especially when there's RNG. You have so much, like you have to basically get perfect RNG to even have a chance at PB.
It's heartbreaking when King Bulblin turns away from you.
Yeah.
And time for me.
GG.
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 Jesus.
This is a fitting ending. We're all ending on the game over screen.
Yeah.
The game might be over, but Bingothon is not.
Pog.
Thank you guys for the run. It was really, really fun to listen to the commentary and explanations of everything that was going on. Really educational and lots of fun.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yep, this was
Of
fun.
course. Yeah, we'll be happy to see more bingos of more kinds for Twilight Princess or other Zelda titles by you.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm
absolutely.
sure
Yeah.
you have lots in store.
Mm. Do you mind if I say something real quick?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
That's fine.
I just want to give a shout out to Chris, Matt, and Wicked, and also other people who have been a part of the Twilight Princess Randomizer community. Really been growing over the past year, but really great stuff, and it really means a lot that we're able to take something that we all put a piece in and help create and run it for an event like this for charity. So I just want to say thank you guys for letting us run this here, and also shout outs to Pokemon, Gameworm, and Delayed who helped get the seed ready and make sure this was all possible for us. So
Yeah, thanks a lot. This was really really cool and really really fun.
Unfortunately that we haven't got the last goal, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one even marked the ISO one. Here, I'll mark it.
It was just excellent. You know, you would have got it. It's
Yeah.
just an oversight. But we basically saw it happening. So
Yeah. And all things
That's what
considered,
matters.
this was like very ambitious trying to do this, like doing an all sanity with a 2.5 hour estimate.
No logic.
Yeah.
Blackout.
Yep.
definitely.
But like the whole point of it was to just show off everything that Twilight Princess Rando can do, even in its early stages of development.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see already that it has a lot of potential and lots of way to grow and develop in so many directions. So we'll be, really looking forward to see how it goes and what else you come up with and what else you do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when it's done, it's pretty promising.
Nice.
Very excited for glitched logic and hidden skills being properly randomized.
Yeah. And then
And
we will have
models.
we'll have other things like scoop sanity too. So like so you can scoop up chews and get a random item.
That sounds nice.
Interesting.
Sounds nice, but also pretty bad.
Can't wait for the green chew to be in Logic then.
Don't even.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there's a green shoe in this game that gives a item that was scrapped during development, and you get it by fusing a blue and yellow chew, if I remember correctly, in which can only happen in Cave of Ordeals. So theoretically, we could have that one special chew give a unique item, if we were mean enough.
Gale on green chew.
Yeah.
Please no. All right.
All right, I guess that's all for Twilight Princess at this event. We're going to move to intermission and continue Bingothon Winter 2020. And thank you again, guys, for running this game at this event. It was, we enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See you next Bingothon.
All right, we're live.
We're live. Welcome
Live.
back to Bingothon Winter 2020. You just watched the amazing speedrun for the game The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Well, not speedrun. I always mix these terms up. It was a Bingo Blackout co-op. 3 players, absolutely fantastic, with the bonus run. That was a speedrun. The bonus run of killing yourself on the Kakariko. How do you pronounce that? Kakariko? Kakariko? I always tend to say Kakariko Tower. That was very amazing.
I mean, they were still doing it as fast as possible, so it's technically a speedrun, kinda. Great.
And with that being said, the lovely Stacy and me, we are now signing off our hosting shift. It's been a blast doing this again with you and for you, lovely viewers, and the amazing Zonorous and one of the main organizers himself, Floha, they are now taking over this shift and bring you with announcements and reminders that you can win a Bingothon mug.
Yeah. you mean the mug I'm drinking off right now?
Technically, it's not
mug.
that one.
So-
Technically, it's another mug.
This is unfair. Like, why do you get all the mugs while we need to suffer?
You guys
I
are
think-
aware that you can just
get yourself
order one.
Floha,
I-
Get
Yeah,
yourself
well-
one.
You
Well,
already
really-
have it. Oh, well, who will compensate me all the time lost without the mug?
well, Floha, I think I really have to mug you really soon.
Oh.
Oh, puns.
With that being said, I'm
all right.
Oh,
I
Take it away, guys.
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
my
time
host shift
to-
is done right now.
Time
Thanks.
to keep this.
I can't take this any longer. That was too much. I came here like with like prepared with energy, but after that, like nope, fucks, nope.
I
That is
don't
what
blame you
happens
for
if you
being
host
drained.
with that.
Yeah, no.
Can't
Done.
hide from my puns. Sorry. All right. Have fun, guys, and all the viewers. Have fun with the rest of Bingothon. I'll be back in a few hours again doing another shift. And don't forget to donate towards a great cause. Make our follow-up hosts happy to let them read out many donations.
Yeah, we're
That's
still
my
waiting for 69 to happen. See,
Hell yeah.
All right.
you know what to do, chat. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right. See you guys.
Bye, friends. We're still live, right? Yeah, we're still live.
So, yeah,
Hi, Floa. How are you doing,
hi.
buddy?
I am doing absolutely fine. And you know why? Because we've got something very special coming up right now, right here.
Oh yes.
We've
What
got-
what is it? Tell us more about
We've
what's
got
so
the
special.
grand finals of the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout League in here. We've got
Ooh.
the top Super Mario Sunshine bingo players. We've got Rando versus Samu. Both are Finnish, so it's gonna be a Finnish landsman duel. So that's gonna be interesting.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Rando probably the favorite player in here, but
Is he? Okay, interesting.
But Samu certainly has made his name in the bingo community, and it's gonna be interesting to see if Samu can beat Rando in here. So probably the favorite.
I don't know. Chat. What do you guys think? Let's just imagine for a second that I have no idea about Super Mario Sunshine and the bingo, which might or might not be true. Who's who's your favorite, chat? What is? Are you okay there? Jesus. What's your hot take, chat? Who's gonna win this final? Let me know.
I mean, Rando won like what? How many of the last tournaments? I think Rando probably won like all of the last major tournaments in Sunshine Bingo. So
Rimato is a huge favorite, okay? Rimato is love. Samu's great, but Rimato is a bingo god. Alright. So, my boy Samurai Man, definitely the underdog here. So I'll be rooting for the underdogs here.
yeah, we're gonna make this totally not biased.
Yep. We'll try. I mean, what? Why? I can be biased to whoever I want to be, okay? There was nothing in my contract that said otherwise.
Damn, you got a contract?
Yes. Let's talk about payment afterwards, right?
All right. So yeah.
Yeah, while
It
we're
seems
setting
like
up.
It seems like we're still setting up the running here, and I know the excitement is great in chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Flora,
excitement is very great.
listen, buddy. As you as the main organizer here, or one of the main organizers, I say. Maybe tell us, people who just tuned in, what are we even raising money for? What is this dubious Fred Hutch name that
Oh, well,
might not say anything to people?
well, I am happy to tell you that Fred Hutch was named the coordinating center for the COVID Vaccine Prevention Network, or also short CoVPN, in July. And this CoVPN brings together the expertise and resources of 4 of the United States' most sophisticated clinical trial networks to conduct clinical trials for COVID-19 vaccines. So basically, they're testing the vaccines to see if they're good, if you want to say it in short.
All right.
So, yeah. We're raising money for that. Currently, we have raised $1,200 so far. But I'm
Which is
sure we can
absolutely
raise...
bonkers, by the way.
Yeah, sure. But I'm sure we can make this even more.
Hopefully.
For example, we only need $220 more to make this to a nice number.
Well, here, I mean, people here in chat can't see this, but in our view here on the back end, just whoever donates next, just add 50 cents to it would be highly appreciated. Because on our hand, we have $1,199.50. Because I think that's the accurate number, but on stream it gets like rounded up to make it look nicer.
Yeah.
I suppose. I'm not sure.
$1,199.50 would not make it that.
Yes.
That great on screen.
So if you're currently debating if you should donate or not, or if you're in the process of doing it right now, please do me a huge favor and just add 50 cents to it. I will be forever grateful to you. So are there some cool incentives or bid war that are coming up that we should letting people know about, Floa? Anything that sticks out?
I can do that, but I was rather gonna talk about the specialty here of the Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League. Because, you know, it is not a coincidence that Bingothon is hosting the grand finals of this. Because did you know that the Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League took place over on the Sunshine Community Twitch channel and on the Bingothon Twitch channel? So we have teamed up with the Sunshine Community in the past few weeks and have restreamed some of the matches. And have restreamed some of the matches of the Super Mario Sunshine Bingo League in here. Alright, I just got the word from Tag that we are ready to set the for the run. So
Yep.
let's get the hype going, guys. Super
Hell
Mario
yeah.
Sunshine, Lockout League, Grand Finals, Match 1, Rimato versus Samurai Man. Don't go anywhere.
Poggers.
We off.